Broadcasting live from the hissing quagmire on the plain of Zendikar, this is Tap Tap Concede. Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
Did somebody beef? Because it's Death Touch in here.
Death Touch? What?
The land equivalent of the new Jace.
Death Touch smells like farts.
Yeah,
the land equivalent of the new Jace.
Yeah. Where you're just like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Green, black,
It's
2/2,
like-
Death Touch, sounds
Yeah.
It
good.
was
Yeah,
exactly
that's about-
what we expected.
Welcome, everybody, to the Tap Tap Concede for the Oath of the Gatewatch nicknames.
Oh boy, it's time.
Yes, as you have asked. People were much more respectful about asking this time
Hey!
after I
They're learning.
did an extended thing at the end of the last nickname podcast, just being like, you don't need to ask if it's happening.
It
will.
will.
Happen.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually. And same goes for Shadows of Innistrad. I'm already making notes. Yeah, so briefly, before we get into it, as I've said before, in the game of Magic, people like making up nicknames for their pet cards. And, usually a dozen or so cards will come out of a set with weird sort of shorthand, funny,
Some of them will stick
mimetic
around.
nicknames. Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them stick
You know,
around. Some
like
of them have...
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them end up having sort of, not repercussions, but they become part of the, Magic lexicon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you say, Bob, they're printing a new Bob in Shadows
I'm
of Innistrad.
excited.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be about that set, but man,
it's
it's
like-
so stacked.
Like,
Yeah.
also, Soren's new ability, which is not relevant to this podcast, but like, you read it and you're like, he's bobbing wrong.
No, he's bobbing right.
No,
What do
we're
you got
doing
for-
it wrong.
What do you got for me, Soren? Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Ooh,
Whack.
Ulamog.
But my theory originally was that there's so many cards that get lost in that shuffle and do not get nicknames. And so we're here to try and apply nicknames to them, whether or not they are in fact better or worse than the original names, or even more unwieldy than the original names. That doesn't matter. What it does mean, however, because there's... How many cards are in this set? Like 180 something? I can't remember. It does mean that they're not all winners. Some are better than others. But we're here.
All right.
So let's get started. What's
Uh,
up, Paul?
Actually, before we get started,
Oh, yeah.
I have a surprise.
Oh.
Ooh.
And for those of you at home, this is a legit surprise. I haven't told anybody else about this.
No.
The door's locked.
So, quite a while ago now, just after the last nickname one, when, of course, we knew we would be doing this, I put word out to the chat and gave them a duplicate of the spreadsheet that you've been working on.
Oh, no.
And so the chat has filled out that spreadsheet with their own nicknames
Oh.
for all the
What?
cards. And so we can have a little dueling nicknames here
Oh.
and see which ones. I make no promises about the quality of these nicknames. I've looked at some of them, and some of them are very good. Not all of them necessarily.
What do you
All right.
suppose the over and under on us having a duplicate is?
I am positive we have a
Yeah.
duplicate.
There's a
I'm
few.
positive there's
I'm
at least
I'm
one.
guessing there's a few that are going to be kind of obvious, so there's probably a duplicate. Some of
right.
these, yeah. Sometimes people there's some in some cases there's more than one that because more than one person put a nickname in for it.
Crowdsourcing would make this a lot easier.
Yeah.
But
Well, now I really want
so for the ones that are more than one, I'll probably use my judgment and choose which one I like best.
Yeah, that seems
Okay.
like a good call.
Okay. Well, let's get started.
All right. So, Cam, you want to start us off?
All right. We have abstruse interference.
Which I've called Scion Spike.
Ooh, that's
yeah?
good.
Yeah, I like that.
I was going to call it Spider Nope.
Spider Nope, because he's got like the little tendrils.
Yeah.
Chat,
Scion.
chat says slight annoyance.
Yeah.
Poke.
Yep.
2 speed bumps in one card.
Nice.
I like. I had to look it up. What abstruse means.
Yeah.
Which
They
is
are running out of counterspell names.
obscure or difficult to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What's
Yeah.
happening?
I say Scion Spike, of course, because a Force Spike is it counters unless you pay one colorless extra and you get the Scion. So anyway, So Paul, you'll also have to be in charge of
Next
changing
team.
the cards so that we know to move on to the next one.
Okay.
Alpha Protector.
So I just called this guy Yertle.
Yertle?
Well, because he's a horned turtle.
Oh, yeah.
He's a 1/4 for 3.
Yeah.
But he's got vigilance. I don't know. If it was a lady, I could have called it Myrtle.
I thought it was a lady.
You know,
I thought so too, but I wasn't sure, so I looked up the art, and it's not.
Oh, okay.
I look at this and I just think grub stabber.
Grub stabber,
I like how his shield is like,
being
blighted.
bismuthed.
Yeah.
Chat says, excuse me, sir, I'm going to ask you to back off.
Whoa. I foresee a lot of full phrases coming out of the chat.
My teeth.
Yeah.
Akoum Flameseeker.
Rummage with a friend.
Yeah? Oh,
All the cohort abilities are friend related.
Chat says, contents may not be as hot as advertised.
the molten spiral.
Allied Reinforcements.
We made a similar joke last time, but this is the social justice warriors.
The,
White Knight Allies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chat says, actually?
Yep. Good. That could be their individual names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
actually.
actually.
Yeah, I like it.
Ancient Crab.
Shelly grows up.
Shelley Duvall.
Shelly Duvall.
I ripped that one straight from Firewatch.
Chat says, do not eat.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Oh, you bust your teeth on that.
This kills
Past its best
This
before date.
kills the crowd.
this kills the human.
Okay, I'm going to try this one because I don't know actually how to pronounce her name, but Ailey, Eternal Pilgrim.
I think it is Ailey, yeah.
Ailey? Okay.
Die for me.
Ooh.
Oh,
good.
can I just tell you about in Limited? I opened her in one of my sealed pools, and I blew away my entire board, and then played the demon that shuffles your graveyard into your library and exiles your entire
Oh, the
library.
inverter?
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like, nothing but gas from here on in,
That's so
boys
good.
and girls.
That's
That's
so
hot.
good.
Yeah, and then I was like vindicating things and then lost, but
Still, that's
yeah,
really
it felt
rad.
good.
What do you
Chat
got?
says, am I there yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, also, I have to read this one. The alternative one, it's with or without you.
Oh,
And
Ooh.
further explanation
Yeah.
is, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah. Baloth Null.
All right, this one's from LSV.
Yep.
This is the Null Drifter
Yep.
because it's
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Yeah, like-
draw 2
Yeah.
cards, air quotes.
Yeah.
I don't think like this is one when I say that some cards just get their nicknames naturally and organically, and they're the ones that tend to stick. This is Null Drifter. If the chat has another suggestion,
That was suggested.
Yeah.
Alternatively, 2 is not 0.
yes.
Null
Accurate.
Drifter's better, though, I think.
Yeah.
Null Drifter is solid.
Baloth Pup.
Little Pupper. I don't know why I call him Little Pupper, but that's what I said as soon as I saw him in draft. I was like, oh, look at Little Pupper.
I really like Ben
Splash and
Wheeler's
stress.
review of these 2 cards, where he was just like, you call that a Baloth?
Nice.
And then this one came up and he was like, you call that a Baloth?
I kind of dig Splash and Smash.
Chat says,
Trample.
cutest beast.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Froges. Are those 3-eyed toads?
Bearer of Silence.
Barely silent.
Flying. Shh.
The flying shush. I like that.
Chat says, why can't I hold all this silence?
Birthing Hulk.
Bruise Banner.
Ooh. Doc Bruce Banner
Yep.
pelts his bile, draws he spawn, turns into the Hulk. Ain't he on
No, then he makes some
no,
scions.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
That almost rhymed.
Almost.
Yeah.
Chat says, Hulk procreate.
Yeah.
Hulk Regenerate.
I was, because there was like, there's the Incredible Hulk and everything. I was like, do I go with like the regenerating Hulk, the procreating Hulk was
Yeah.
another option, but yeah.
A friend of mine there was an MMO, superhero MMO, where you could make the X-Men,
Oh, nice.
right? And they got sued over it. I forget the name, City of Heroes. And he made like all the X-Men, and his Hulk version was the irascible lump.
That's good. What do we got?
Blinding Drone.
I just call this guy Brightly. He's my little friend Brightly.
Flashbang out.
Yeah.
Chat says, say cheese.
Nice. That's solid, actually.
Paparazzi.
Yeah. That's good, actually. I
Yeah.
like paparazzi.
Bonds of mortality.
Fight me IRL.
Good.
That is
good,
a flavor nickname
Yep.
there, because Jace discovered the leyline pattern needed to anchor Ulamog and Kozilek to reality, but it was Nissa who could trace it on her world. Because they're literally bringing Ulamog and Kozilek to...
Fully.
They're fighting them IRL
Yeah.
in real life instead of in the Blind Eternities.
Yeah. Did you read the story where this happens?
No, but I had to sort of put it together as I was doing these cards. It's like
Yeah.
Jace figures it out, Nissa does the thing, Gideon's fighting off all the swarm,
Yeah.
and then Chandra sets them on fire.
Yeah. What happens is like, have you ever seen the pictures of like what would the moon look? You know, this is the moon from Earth. What would Mars look like at the moon's distance? What would Jupiter look like at the moon's distance? That's it's like we don't know what's going to happen. Well, hit the switch, and they pull them into Zendikar fully,
Right.
and they're just like the entire sky.
They're big.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
So that's what a 1010 looks like.
Yeah.
Chat says, memento mori.
Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Dude.
Bonesaw.
OP, WotC, please nerf. I mean, obviously Bonesaw's ready,
Sauce ready.
but yeah.
Chat's, of course, the bone saw is ready is
Yeah.
one, but also, caution does not cut bone.
It's made of bone.
Yeah. It cuts wood, partially.
Yeah. Boulder salvo.
A giant game of catch.
Rocky Broadside.
Chat says, flame slash adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's some serious inflation. That's 4 generic mana greater.
And much like Flame Slash was an instant.
No, it's a
Was-
sorcery.
Was
Yeah.
it?
It's a
Yeah,
sorcery.
it's a sorcery.
It's
This
still
is a
really good.
Single,
Yeah.
single red for 4
It's
damage. to a
basically
creature.
red Doomblade, but
What was the instant speed?
lightning bolt.
Brute strength.
CrossFit pays off.
Jesus Christ. Goblin CrossFit. That is a scary thought.
Chat says, oh shit, that gives trample?
That was actually very similar to another name I was considering because that is often forgotten.
Yeah.
I
It's like,
actually-
wait, can I read that card, please?
Yeah.
I actually really want to see Goblin CrossFit. Just like him with like an axe or something, just like wailing away on like Zendikar's equivalent of a tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CrossFit.
Call the Gatewatch.
Bulk rare.
Whew, yeah.
I mean, it could be worse,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I like Planeswalk Tutor, I guess.
Avengers Assemble is what chat says.
Yeah, yeah. That
Actually,
sounds,
yeah.
that
Avengers
sounds-
Assemble is very solid.
Yeah.
Canopy Gorger.
24th card. It's not even your 23rd. It's just not great.
It's there.
Yeah.
It looks like a face hugger.
Chat says, did you just eat a crawworm?
No kidding.
It is just,
it is a crawworm.
it's a strictly better crawworm.
Yeah.
Captain's Claws.
Sharp gloves.
Accurate.
Chad says, don't salute.
Chandra Flamecaller.
Dude, draw, and death. Dudes, draw, and death. You get
Yep,
2 dudes.
That's good.
I mean, like I've seen a lot of people do the Adele, calling.
I set fire to the flames,
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
No,
That's
set
hot.
fire to the rain, obviously, is the Adele song.
Yeah.
Set fire to the flames.
Chat says, too hot to handle with 2s and a 3 instead of the E.
Too hot.
Okay.
I feel like when you're saying it out loud, you have
Fast
to
and
actually say
furious.
it like that too.
Yeah.
Say too hot to handle, but with 2s and a 3 at the end.
Good.
Chitinous Cloak.
Bugback.
Yep.
Or you could. I was debating on just going with like a series of horrible mispronunciations of chitinous. Because
yeah.
that came up a lot. Like
Shitness.
chittens?
Yeah.
Chittens cloac.
Cloaca. Trying to get some sort
Yeah.
of
Chat says, there's chit in this cloak.
Ew.
Gross. Cinder barons.
Smoke swamp.
smoke swamp every day. Dude, you want to blaze this?
Get some cinder barons.
Chat says, legally not Mordor.
This is a legally distinct entity.
Yep.
Cinder hellion.
Shock block.
Oh,
It's just a brick. It's
Yeah.
4/4. It's a brick
sounds
that
like
shocks
that
you.
sounds like a bear.
Also, this also has trample.
Jeez.
Right.
FYI, which I forget all the time.
This also is Trample FYI. Isn't a bad name, actually.
Yeah. So I made some very bad blocks in a league match the other day because I forgot this had trample.
It looks like a lava slug.
It does, yeah.
Chat says, a simple one, Cindy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Cindy.
Yeah.
I'm Sunday.
Alternatively, I just want to punch your stupid skull clamp.
Next, what's up? Oh, yes.
Cliffhaven vampire.
Cliff Clavin. Yes, this is
Yeah.
a Cheers reference.
Yeah. Cliff Claven vampire.
And then canned laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cliff Clavin vampire.
I like this one because it took me a sec. Chat says, chronologically confused vampire. With the description, damn it, Vlad, you're supposed to steal their life and then gain it.
Oh, I get
yeah.
it. Because you get, all right.
Comparative analysis.
Peer review.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Chat says, compiling.
Like the guy in
Reticulating
the background,
splines.
he's like, is
The-
she supposed to
mic-
do that?
The instructions say the microwave time should be set now.
Yeah, your hedron doesn't look like this thing I have.
Yeah.
He's like,
Doesn't
switch
look
it
like the
off, switch it
diagram.
off and on again, switch it on and off again.
Did we get all the Allen keys?
Consuming sinkhole.
Stone axe?
Is that killing a spires?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
you can kill it only kills land creatures. Not lands, land creatures. So the thing is, stone axe, it's like a stone rain or a lava axe, but it's not either of those things.
Yeah.
You could also just call it strictly sideboard.
Yeah. Like, there was that Reddit post, somebody was like, I picked up 6 of these in a draft and I won.
I want to do that.
Crawl
I want to do
hammer.
that so bad. It was just burn, burn, burn.
Yeah.
Chat says, consuming butthole.
It does look a little like
yeah.
a sphincter, to be fair.
Schlarp.
Containment membrane.
Reynolds wrap. Or cling film or saran wrap or whatever brand name you want to go with.
It's good.
Chat says, insane in the membrane.
I don't know that they're insane. They're just evil.
Insane, got no brain.
Yeah.
Corpse churn.
Probably has great synergy with Shadows over Innistrad.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a
Shame
mouthful.
about that one.
It's not, I don't know,
Protein shake?
protein. Ew. Whoa.
Get them bodies.
Chat says, I can believe it's not butter.
Gross.
Oh, yeah. Not bad, chat. Corrupted crossroads.
Can't stop here.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess the implication is it's Eldrazi country.
Chat says, where they make guitarists.
Oh, at the crossroads.
Yeah, the crossroads, yeah.
Here at the crossroads.
Man, the crossroads.
Crumbling vestige.
Color crumbles. Is your cottage cheese lacking? Try color crumbles.
Ooh, piece of mana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, I guess we got through the entire block without ever making a Biggie reference about corrupted crossroads.
Oh yeah.
Chat says, a vibrant metaphor for the real estate business.
Crush of tentacles.
Octodad's home.
Evacuate the submarine. This is evacuation.
Oh yeah. It is, yeah.
Chat says, the last thought passing through her head was, what's the collective noun of tentacles?
Bounce and crack? You cracking them.
One's a little
Love
wordy.
Release the
Bounce, cracking back.
Cracking back.
Bounce and Kraken back. Nice. Solid.
Good.
Cultivator drone.
Waste tiller. It tills the wastes. Not like garbage.
It's out there with like a hoe.
Like the wastes land. Tilling it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mighty fine crop this year. Void.
Shall I put my lens in order?
Chat says, not a bird, also not of paradise.
Yeah, those are two things this card is definitely not.
Yeah. Cyclone Sire.
Storm Dad.
Yep.
Because it's
Yeah.
the sire. It just makes it land.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Storm Dad.
Son, I am disappointed.
Chat says, the mother of some storms.
The mother of some. No, it's supposed to-
Some
the mother of all storms.
storms. Yeah.
Right, okay. Sire, I think. That doesn't matter.
All right.
Dazzling Reflection.
Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like such a Patronus right there.
Yeah.
Chat says, I am magnificent.
Who knew that Felidar horns lit up?
Swing.
Deceiver of Form.
Synchronized shapeshift.
That's good.
It's like synchronized swimming, but. All right, all together now. And poof.
Chat says, Decepticon.
I like it.
Deep Fathom Skulker.
Everyone Ophidian.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Turns all your creatures into Ophidians.
That is really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was less mana, but
It's still
Yeah.
really good.
that's, in draft it seems unbelievable.
Bonkers
Yeah,
in
it's
It's like,
draft.
how would you like to play Edric in draft?
Yup,
Yeah.
I do.
You can.
An Edric that you can pay for to make any creature unblockable.
And it was also a 4/4 himself.
I like it.
Chat says, Tentacle Piracy.
Devour in Flames.
Dob Nixilus. Dob, the acronym for dead on board,
Yeah.
because she's burning Ob Nixilus there.
Yeah.
You could also call it
my
Ob
bones.
Nixilus reignited.
Ooh. Yeah.
Re-extinguished.
Of Nixilus Ignited.
Chat says, Cover in Hot Sauce.
Ew.
Sriracha squirt.
Devour in Flames.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, worries.
Dimensional Infiltrator.
Salvador Drazi.
Oh, that's
actually good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Oh, yeah.
This one, it's interesting. This one reminds me a lot of a Dali painting, and we'll see it way later. Thought Harvester reminds me a lot of a René Magritte painting.
Oh.
The art on Thought Harvester it's weird. It looks very flat the way the sky looks. Anyway, we'll see it.
Okay, yeah.
We'll see it later.
Okie dokie.
Chat says, Found you.
Drana's Chosen.
Zombie friend.
Zombie friend.
Chat says, Help me dig this one up.
Ew, no, I'm not reaching in there.
I'm gonna call a couple of hard pipe hitting zombies.
Dread Defiler.
Big Dread. Just Big Dread.
Yeah.
Chat says, Corpse Catapult.
Resting Dreadface.
Resting Dread face is really good.
Oh, that is
Corpse
good.
Catapult's solid too.
Eldrazi Aggressor.
Relay Team.
That's good.
Yeah.
Chat says, Use Tactics.
Eldrazi Displacer.
This one I have is Blink and You're Dead.
Yeah.
Blink. I blink. You're dead.
Oh. This card is so much more powerful than you think, no matter how powerful you think it is.
It's really strong,
Yeah.
especially in limited. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nuts.
Boop.
Chat says, Now when did I put that?
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that,
good.
yeah.
That's good. Eldrazi Mimic.
Copycat.
Copy lines.
Yeah, I mean, it is a copycat.
Yeah.
Copy line. Yeah.
Meow.
Chat says, I'm not the great distortion, but I play one on TV.
God, can you imagine having one of those and playing Kozilek?
He's like,
That'd
oh,
be
this
awful.
is gonna.
I mean, it doesn't. The mimic doesn't get menace, but it does become
No.
a 12/12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exciting.
Eldrazi Obligator.
Act of obligation.
Yeah.
Chat says, Obligated to call this Zealous Conscripts.
Rainbow Rains.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Rainbow
Ooh.
Rains. That's my pick actually.
Yeah.
Also, Get Voluntold.
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 Volunteller.
Very good.
Elemental uprising.
Landslide.
Ooh, yeah.
It's coming for you.
Crabland.
Chat says Painland Mark II.
Let your astral slide.
It's a real shame it doesn't untap the land.
Yeah, because you can't do it on turn 2.
Embodiment of fury.
Angerland.
Chat says you wouldn't like me when I'm anger.
Embodiment of insight.
Vigiland.
Chat says literally smart.
I like how it's the Veronique Mignot forest.
Yeah, even though it's not Veronique Mignot who did the art.
Yeah. Endbringer.
Tap, tap, concede.
Oh, man. Yeah.
This card is really irritating
Yeah.
to play against. I've never been in the privileged position of having it on my side of the table. You have? You son of a...
Well,
So good.
chat's going old school on this one. Some call me Tim.
Ooh.
Oh. Because of Pinger.
It's more
Tim,
like,
Tim the Enchant. Right.
some call me Tim.
It should be all call me Tim or something like that.
All shall know me as Tim.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. Essence depleter.
De Plainview. Plainview. Daniel Plainview
Yeah.
is the character from There Will Be Blood. I drink your milkshake.
I drink your milk.
I drink it up!
And then I beat you to spoilers.
Yeah. Spoilers at this point for There Might Be Blood. Or There Will Be Blood.
Chat says essence redistributor.
Oh.
Ooh. Expedite.
Haste trip. Little cantrip. It's like haste trip,
Yeah.
as in like you're going on a trip, but also it's a cantrip. But with the haste, anyway.
Have you seen these legs
Yes, it's so
on
good. It's so good.
on the flip werewolf, the logger?
No.
The lady holding the log over her
He's just
shoulder?
like,
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it
really
fits
good.
so well.
it's really funny.
I saw it on Nettledrone, which was very good.
Chat says emergency pants.
Nice.
Expedition Raptor.
Backup bird.
Yep.
Chat says chicken dinner.
Oh, winner.
Winner.
Chicken dinner.
Fall of the Titans.
All we had to do was burn them?
Nobody tried shooting them before?
Nobody tried fire.
No one tried fire?
No, not one person on this stinking plane tried fire.
Or, more succinctly, firefall.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Because it's a fireball, but fire.
Chat says 2 fireballs for the price of 1. Some terms and conditions apply.
Yep.
Flare drone.
I consider this the flailer drone, because he just
Flailer
looks like
drone?
he's going whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
It has first strike because they're like, fuck, I'm not going near that.
Yeah.
Chat says mind flare reference.
Okay. Is it like in square brackets, like insert mind flare reference here?
It is not.
All right.
Flaying tendrils.
Weenie side.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Chat says the return of the octopus salad.
Ew, no.
Ooh.
What's in, that? What's in the Simics law?
Don't worry about it.
General Tazri.
Specific ally.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
To be clear, it's specific as an antonym for general.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Chat says the invitation said +1.
Ah.
Gift of Tusks.
Did you get a receipt?
Yeah.
Damn.
Chat says ivory trafficking is a serious offense, sir.
It has a lot of tusks.
Gladeheart Cavalry.
Live the dream. Live the dream.
Damn.
I've supported 5 once.
Damn.
It was great.
Chat says glade to the bottom of my heart. HART.
All right. I like it. That's good.
Goblin Dark Dwellers.
So everyone calls them the dank dwellers.
Yeah, I keep
Dwellers.
Obviously.
trying to call them Dank Dwellers.
I've also heard Snapcaster goblins.
Yep.
Because, I mean, they're about as good of a Snapcaster mage as you might expect blind goblins, to be.
goblins.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Dank Dwellers on
There's a
this
spell
one.
down here somewhere.
Chat says Goblin Nut Shark.
Not shark?
Look, the picture looks like sharks. Very
That was
sharkish.
sharks.
all
That
right.
was goblins.
Goblin Freerunner.
Parkour enthusiast.
Yep.
Chat says Dennis the Menace.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, it's Dennis.
Grasp of Darkness.
Become very small. You're a small thing.
Chat says A Vision Softly Creeping.
Edgar Allan Poe reference.
Yeah.
Gravity Negator.
Ferrofluid floater.
Ooh, yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the art on this card.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, chat had some similar ideas. Also, gravity is just a theory.
It is.
Grip of the Royal.
Ew, seaweed. Ew, ew.
Gross!
It's on my skin.
Chat says caution, contents not waterproof.
Harvester Troll.
Feed the troll.
Yep.
Chat says not a team player.
Definitely not a team player, no.
Havoc Sower.
Havoc Swoller. Get big.
Chat says brittle growth.
Brittle growth. Nice.
Hedron Alignment.
Oh dear.
Laborious wind condition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, ours isn't even turned on, is it? Oh, it is on.
Yep.
Perfect. Check out this sweet 3D printed Hedron we got.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
That's hot.
No, we
just
just
need
a
three
couple
more.
We just need a couple more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one's in the garbage, one's outside,
Yep.
one's in the box.
Yep.
Chat says feng shui is harder than it looks.
I do like Feng Shui, actually.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
I think you could probably just call that one Feng Shui.
Or just
That's
feng
good.
shui slam.
Yeah.
Hedron Crawler.
I just call this guy sidekick. He's
Yeah.
he's a little sidekick. Look, there's a guy there.
Oh, he's teeny.
I've only just literally now noticed the feet of the person standing there, and it's like, oh, look at the little guy.
Don't step on it.
Yeah.
Chat says it can only go sideways.
Duh.
I like how this guy's like a D4. How many times do you think you've stepped on, like people have stepped on him in the middle of the night, trying to go to the bathroom?
Damn it.
It just does like that slows it. Like the film goes silent and it just like closes in on their like twisted face. Like
No.
It can only go sideways also because it.
Yeah. Taps.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hissing Quagmire.
Doomglade.
oh
Ooh.
Chat says probably just a natural gas vent or something.
swamp gas.
I also considered calling his just the Middle East because it's such a
Ooh.
quagmire.
Holdout Settlement. Next card.
Sandcrawler. It looks like the Sandcrawler off Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
does,
No,
yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah.
If I squint.
Chat says there are more colors in heaven and earth.
Immobilizer Eldrazi.
Breathalyzer.
I hate this guy.
This guy's also very good in
I
draft.
hate this guy so much.
Chat says no fatties allowed.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Immolating Glare.
Bright. So bright.
Chat says you just got trolled.
Fight bright.
You just got trolled?
Yep.
All right.
Actually, I like yours, but Fight Bright.
Fight bright.
Well, it's not a fight card, though.
Well, no, because it's attacking.
That's true. Sure.
Fight brighter. Fighter brighter.
Inverter of Truth.
Liar, liar. Because it inverts
Yeah.
the truth. It's the lying. It's lies.
I love the quality of light in this card.
I haven't
the,
played
the-
this in mono black yet.
On the
but I want
bismuth,
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like it
gorgeous.
looks like the bismuth has actually also been consumed by Ulamog. Right? Like it's all like translucent and colorless.
I also had, what was your suggestion for this one, Kathleen? You don't remember? It was something like, it's like, I've only got 4 turns to win the game, but all my draws are gas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually exactly what it
All
was.
right, cool.
Here's like gas.
For that one, very simple. Chat says politician. Savage.
Hot takes.
Sick burn.
Takes on.
Iona's Blessing.
I can see your halo. Beyonce lyrics. Or you could just call it Tron, because it looks kind of Tron-like.
Yeah.
Chat says, fight me 2-on-1.
Yep.
Isolation zone.
Ozone.
Yep.
It's the ozone.
Maya,
It's like the O-ring,
Maya.
ozone.
Anyway.
Chat says, this town ain't big enough. It does look like somebody's being run out of town there.
New York City.
Jiraga Auxiliary.
The Natural Guard.
Yeah.
It's like the National Guard.
Oh,
'Cause it's
yeah,
the-
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Auxiliary.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But they're elves. It's the Natural Guard.
Elves.
Yeah.
Chat says, child support.
All right.
Jorien, Ruin Diver.
Hey, what's up?
Tia Carrera, who starred famously in the TV series Relic Hunter, as Jorianne is in the flavor text. Relic Hunter was meant to be like very clearly just like a ripoff of
There's
Tomb
got to be a
Raider.
fish pun
Yeah.
we can make here.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Let's see what the chat says.
Chat says, buy 2, get 1 free.
It's actually not bad. That's exactly what the card does. So.
Yep.
Huar Isle Avenger.
Surging Sphinx. Pretty straightforward.
Chat says, West Coast Avenger.
Calatus, Traitor of Gat.
This card is so metal.
Now John is the demons.
I just, you know what? I actually, yeah.
John has Headcrab Zombie. Now John is the demons.
I like that the two versions of this card. One, he's facing away and he turns around. This is his like wrestling entrance. It's like the music goes down. He turns and it's like, "Bah, bah, bah."
And then just, he's got like cloaks and stuff.
He's probably got like a cane sort of entrance. Yeah, it's like down, like down.
I haven't seen the other art of on this card. Is it like
He's
a...
facing away.
He's facing away, looking over
And
his
he
shoulder
has
at
no-
you.
Well, that's the original. That's
Yeah.
The, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the original
I
version
got
of
you.
this card.
I was just like,
He turned around and got 10 times better.
whenever I see this, I always think some folk will never eat a drone, but then again, some folk will. Like Cletus, the slack jawed
Jawed
vampire.
Chat says, curses, you've tumbled my nefarious plans.
Traitor.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Kazul's Toll Collector.
Ogre Magpie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the shinies.
Chat says, papers, please.
Oh my god, shoes.
Core Scythe Master.
Lawnmower.
Yep.
Chat says, double farmer. He's got 2 sides.
He does. I guess at that size, are they more of a sickle?
I don't know. He says he's the scythe master.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not going to argue with him.
He's
Yeah,
got
he's
2 sides.
First strike. He's,
Yeah.
yeah. Core Sky Climber.
Jumpman.
Chat says, sky longshoreman in the world of tomorrow.
Wow.
That's a walk.
That is a walk.
She's got a nice. It looks like a the energy rope from Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
The Lariat of Truth.
Yep.
Kozilek, the Great Distortion.
Not as good as 10 mana should be.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Very good,
Yeah.
He's a
but oof.
he's a real good reanimator target.
I got to cast him for full value in Sealed League the other day. Just draw 7. It felt good. It felt good.
Yeah, this guy must feel like a really nice turn 10 top deck.
It's the one where you're just like and tap my mana and just.
Chat says, Nirvana has nothing on this.
Kozilek's Pathfinder.
Bulldozer.
Yep.
Chat says, Eldrazi Satnav.
Kozilek's Return.
Pyro Cozy.
Chat says, what did I miss?
I was never gone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Yep.
Kozilek Shrieker.
Wow, those are some really interesting noises you're making, and I'm proud of you for trying. I've been dealing with a lot of shrieking recently.
Chat says, ironically, it can shatter glass.
Oh.
it's kind of you have to know
You
that
have to know that we've previously called
called the
Colorless
things-
Man a glass.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. It requires a bit of explanation.
Yeah.
Glass
Probably not
burger.
ideal.
Yeah, like
none
most
of these
good
other-
jokes require it. Yeah.
None of these other nicknames require any explanation.
Kozilek's translator.
I will sing you the song of my people. Which
I
I think
like
sounds like
Le Traducteur de Kozilek.
See, I interpret
Very
that
nice.
like the trail it's leading. I imagine a sort of like tinny, almost electronic sort of noise as it walks. It's like.
I was always imagining kind of like Ligeti Requiem from 2001.
ooh.
I always just imagine it being like, there's like all the good guys all standing there, and the translator goes, "Okay, I'll ask him," and turns around and goes, "So they have these demands," and then there's just like 5 minutes of yelling and like huge, just overpowering sonic noise coming,
Yeah.
and
Just
everyone is just
atonal.
blown back, and
Yeah.
then he just turns around and goes, "Yeah," he says no.
Yeah, it's like we
But you have to wait for him to like get all the way across the lake first.
Yeah.
yeah, like we don't speak loud, slow Eldrazi either. Where is the bus station?
Oh, this
Anyway.
is useless.
Lead by example.
Do as I do.
Yeah.
Chat says trailer moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linvala the Preserver.
Angelic cavalry.
Oh yeah.
Chat says Vishnu's self-insert.
Wow.
Say there's the description or additional information saying, I imagine if Vishnu the Preserver wrote MTG's self-insertion fanfic, Linvala's the character he'd come up with.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Loam Larva.
Turns out an insect isn't a very good tutor. You can only go looking for basic land. It has to go on top of your deck.
Chat says nope.
Make a stand.
Corster's last stand.
Bubble Dome.
Chat says stand against the devil.
Yeah, that's
They
pretty
would,
good.
wouldn't they?
Yeah.
McKindy Aeronaut.
Gang glider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an ally.
Chat says, wait, allies can fly now?
In OGW, they can.
Malakir Soothsayer.
Arena friend.
Chat says cohort arena.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're on board here.
Similar ideas, yeah.
Matter Reshaper.
Nothing really matters.
Chat says there's more where that came from.
Yeah. What a cool card.
Maw of Kozilek.
Hey, Ma! Come fight these Zendikar for me.
It's really good.
Hey, Ma!
Chat says, what big teeth you have.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Meandering River.
Slow stream.
Yep. Wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Slow
yeah.
stream. Also, it enters tap, so double trouble.
Yeah.
Chat's-
Yeah.
Chat says it'll get there.
Yeah, eventually.
Wandering River. Yeah.
Mighty Leap.
Base jump.
Ah!
Chat says, looks like we're gonna have to jump.
Dangeresque.
Mina and Den.
Oh
Wildborn.
yeah, these cards.
The Rample Trample Wind Twins.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
That one took a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat says, Gestalt twin.
Oh, Gestalt Twin. Right,
Gestalt
okay,
Twin,
because they're
sorry.
two on one card.
Well, I'm Mina.
And I'm Dan.
We're the Wildborn.
Mind Melter.
Mentalk, the Mind Melter.
Mind Melted.
Don't red tweet on we take the mind.
Chat says, this one will blow your mind hole.
I don't want my mind hole blown.
No,
I do. Mirror Pool.
the Looking Glass.
Chat says, copying machine.
Oh yeah, Xerox.
Munda's Vanguard.
Friend to all.
Chat says Munda's rear guard
This one's like, I brought chips!
because it actually kind of behaves the opposite of a vanguard.
Yeah.
It's true. You rarely attack with it until it gets to like an 8/8.
Yump.
Natural state.
Natural-ish. It's not naturalized. It's natural-ish.
Yeah.
Chat says pants off, which I'm assuming is
Oh,
the natural state.
Natural
Yeah.
state, of course.
Yeah.
So there's like green bust.
Needle spires.
Pointy peak.
Yeah.
Chat says this will sting a little.
It sure will.
Negate.
As it has been since Khan's block. Could you not?
Right, that one's shown up a few times.
Yeah, it has.
Chat says discounter spell.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Counterspell discounted.
Yeah. Netcaster spider.
So everyone, or at least I do, calls this spider friend. But I've been using friend as the shorthand for the cohort stuff.
Right.
So
right.
I came up with Popeye the Spider-Man
Yep.
because in certain situations his arms get bigger.
El Spitro Gigante.
It's Popeye the Spider-Man.
Chat says strictly better than Spider-Man.
There you go.
Nissa, voice of Zendikar.
Tree planter.
Yeah.
She makes all these little plants and then they get bigger.
Good.
Chat says it sounds like nerf me, please. I guess that's what the voice of Zendikar is saying.
Oh, I see.
Also, Farmer Nissa.
Oh, yeah. I guess tree planting is maybe less commonly known.
Yeah.
It's a big thing in the
Northern Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, northern. Well, certainly in this province.
Yeah.
But yeah, like turns
Some-
out tree planting is a big thing.
Yeah. Nissa's judgment.
Fight the power.
Yeah.
Chat says F that guy in particular.
Yeah, no kidding.
Null caller.
Reuse, recycle, reanimate.
Oh.
Chat says unhandled exception.
It's a vampire.
I was looking for a null joke, and I couldn't. I don't know enough about programming, so I'm glad someone else made that.
Oath of Chandra.
Slowly spear.
High five.
Hot five.
High five. Oh. Hot
Chat says I solemnly swear I'm up to no good.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good.
That's really, really good, actually.
Yeah.
Oath of Gideon.
Chad's buddies. Chad's bros,
yeah.
maybe.
Chat
Both of
says
bros.
Chat says I, Chad, swear on the lives of these two guys.
They're like, wait, what?
Very good.
Oath of Jace.
Probe of Jace. Draw 3, discard 2 is probe.
Isn't that? Okay, yeah.
The card probe.
Right.
It has other conditions if you do other things with the card, but
Had my fingers crossed. No, my other fingers.
Ugh.
What fingers?
What?
You can see his hand.
I know.
Yeah.
Chat says I will not sculpt mines ever again.
I don't
Bullshit.
believe you.
Oath of Nissa.
Greenticipate.
They say Chat says green ponder.
Yep.
Also, first do no harm.
Green thumb and also the rest of your fingers.
Oblivion Strike.
I mean, everyone just says O-Strike, right? It's just because Oblivion Ring is O-Ring,
Oh.
the O-Strike. You could also call it RFTFG. Removed from the effing game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I do
wham.
love it. It's just like, fuck.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Go away.
Chat says one strike, you're out.
Zero
Ondu
tolerance.
War Cleric.
Health friend.
Yeah.
Chat says for a more civilized age.
Butter knife.
It does look a little like a lightsaber.
Yeah. I would not have pegged this art as a cleric.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What kind of Celeric are you?
Overwhelming denial.
Nope. Discount. Nope.
Chat had a couple of ones in the same realm, but I like climate change debate. Also just all caps. You're not my real dad.
Wow. Wow. That came from a dark place.
pressed into service.
A generous act of treason.
Ooh.
Chat says, if pressed, yes, I would turn on you.
Wait a sec, is that Cletus?
I think it's
no,
just a vampire.
Just a vampire, yeah.
It's a vampire with the hat.
Prophet of distortion.
Hype man.
This Eldrazi's gonna be the realest fella you ever saw. He's gonna just come up in here and
He's turn 1, right? He comes out and he's like, I'm the prophet. Let me tell you how this game's going to go. First of all, you're going to lose, but it's going to be great.
Chat says, everything is fine and will stay that way forever.
Pulse of Mirasa.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been here for years, but suckers of fears, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom. Explosion.
Chat says, 1/3 rebirth. I think that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. 1/3 RD rebirth. Yeah, 1/3 rebirth.
I don't know
What is it? Oh, you don't know what it's referencing.
Rebirth, I assume.
I guess.
Well,
All right.
All right.
Moving on.
Pyromancer's Assault.
Sadly, too slow for Storm.
Chat says, buy 2, get shock free.
yeah, that's good.
Reality Hemorrhage.
Shockingly pale.
Because
Because it's got no color.
Rainbow bleed.
Chat says, reality TV got dark.
Reality Smasher.
Eldrazi says no.
Smash the stage.
Yeah.
Chat says, somebody wants.
God damn.
And that's it. That's the extent.
I also, the art really looks like this guy is just windmilling into
Yeah.
the red zone.
Yeah.
Just like, whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah.
Like, you know in Evangelion when the Unit 1 goes feral and it just like forearms across.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking about the one where it runs and its arms are behind it.
Oh, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like, it does the full Naruto sprint.
Yeah. Reaver Drone.
Eldrazi Lacerator.
Yup.
Chat says, requires supervision.
Reckless Bushwhacker.
Jeff from above. I don't know why I like that so much.
Jeff from above. It's like,
I don't know why I hate-
it's Jeff.
I don't know why I hate that so much. Oh,
It's Jeff.
you finally got me.
I was waiting for that.
Chat says, buckless wreck washer.
Buckless wreck whacker?
This is wreck washer.
I think it might have
All
been auto-corrected. Oh, goodness me.
Reflector Mage.
This fucking card.
This is clearly a refractor mage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go.
Those are lenses, not
Yeah.
mirrors. So anyway, yeah, refractor mage.
You know what? I look at this, I'm like, I'm blind.
I'm so blind right now.
Chat says, and stay out.
Nice.
Relentless Hunter.
Eldrazi headhunter. It's hunting Eldrazi heads. Not that it is an Eldrazi.
Dag.
It's a headhunter.
Wait, is her mount made of rocks?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
riding like a.
That's so cool.
Awakened Land. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's wearing a it's like a stone chocobo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is like a
yeah.
stone chocobo. Wow, that's rad.
Probably moves like one too.
Chat says, the Punisher.
Nice.
Relief Captain.
Backup boss.
I just go where I sit.
Chat says, you get support, and you get support, and you get support.
Remorseless Punishment.
Choice cuts.
Ooh, yeah.
Chat says, do you want to play a game?
Roiling Waters.
Oh yes. Into the royal.
Too Royal, Too Furious.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's numeral 2. Into
Yeah.
the royal.
Yeah.
Because from original design of the card block, into the royal was 1 and a blue, bounce a creature, with a kicker of 1 and a blue to draw a card.
It's interesting that
So
this
this
one is
is-
target player draws 2 cards.
Yeah. So this is 2 of those but for 1 less mana, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's 2 into the Royals.
Chat says, somebody rolled well.
Ruin in their wake.
Rampant destruction.
I see what you did there.
Chat getting super political. The Koch brothers.
Wow.
Ooh.
It could also be like rampant gross.
Rampant gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
that's
better than
good.
rampant destruction, which is exactly what I was going for as well, but I like rampant gross.
It's like, oh, icky.
Ruins of Oran Reef.
Redone in stucco.
Yeesh.
Chat says, there's something in them dar hills.
Something.
You don't want to know what it is, though.
Saddleback Lagak.
Fun to say.
So
Yeah.
true.
Someone else also I saw actually on the forums. Oh, I'll wait until I hear what the chat says because it might be the same one.
Hatchback.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's
yeah.
good.
No,
So like your mount's here.
there was on the forum someone said saddleback legak as a Billy Joel reference.
Nice.
Saddleback.
The
like,
other option chat says is my other lizard is a horse.
Weird.
Horseplay.
Scion Summoner.
Best Invader
Ooh.
because
Yeah.
Nest Invader was a 2/2 came with an 0/1. The 2/2 comes with a 1/1. It costs 1 more colors more mana, but still
Chat says bear and friend.
nice.
Lone Baron Cub. Seagate Wreckage.
Actually, Lone Baron Cub is pretty good. C8 Wreckage I have is Ruins of Alexandria.
Yep.
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 Chat says they were hell-bent on reprinting Library of Alexandria.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Hellbent.
Oh.
Hellbent is an old mechanic meaning if you have no cards in your hand.
Yeah. That's good, actually. Searing Light.
High power laser.
Chat says weedy roast.
Oh, I do. Oh, Weenie Roast. Is
Oh, that's actually
very
really good.
Roast does 5 damage. Seed Guardian.
Leaf pile.
My favorite nickname for this card is, what do you mean it has reach?
Yep, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat says sperm bank security.
Ew.
Ew.
Whoa.
Ew.
Ew.
I like that its mouth is sort of like off kilter.
Yeah.
That is a mouth, right?
I don't know.
Sure. Sears Lantern.
Scrylight.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Perfect.
Chat says glass lantern. What will they think of next?
Shoulder to Shoulder.
Just rubbing shoulders.
Chat says shoulder pat.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
good job.
It stayed.
Yeah. Uncomfortable shoulder rub.
Yeah.
Sifter of Skulls.
Finding a scion in a skull stack.
Chat says heads and tails.
Oh.
Ooh. Sky Scourer.
Swarm crow. I'm so happy with that one.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
That made you really happy,
It
didn't
did. It did.
You're really pleased with yourself about
I'm
that.
super happy about it.
Oh.
Fucking swarm crow. Get out.
Goodbye.
Yeah, all right, kudos. Yeah.
I hope you're happy.
I don't think chat gets quite up to that level. Chat says when you said it just needs air to live, I didn't think.
It does look a little like a succulent, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Slaughter Drone.
Laughter drone. You can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Chat says bad news bear.
That's good too, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Slip Through Space.
Block trip. Again, like a cantrip. Can't block it.
Chat says super horsemanship.
Horsemanship.
How about like Into the Shadows? Because it's almost like Shadow again.
Yeah.
Spark Mage's Gambit.
Cunning Falter. Because he's in there. Yeah, there he is. The Cunning Spark Mage.
Holy
Yep.
crap, it is him.
Yeah. From
I ain't seen him for
From
years.
Worldwake.
yeah.
He's back.
This is his
He's
gambit.
busy zapping people.
Yep.
Chat says cattle prod.
Nice.
Spatial Contortion.
Roid Rage.
Yep.
Chat says eldritch yoga.
Spawnbinder mage.
Tap friend.
Chat says unilateral sit down.
Sit in.
All right.
You get to choose to. It's like, yeah, you and me. We're gonna sit down right now.
Yeah.
Sphinx of the final word.
It's a cat that just says no.
In a similar vein, chat says just no.
Just no. The final word is no.
Honey, no.
Stalking drone.
Buff bear.
That's good.
Buff bear.
Chat,
Just like bear, then
chat says I'm calling the police.
The stalking.
Step glider.
Rock.
Yeah.
For those keeping score at home, it's ROCK. ROC.
You
Yeah.
can smell what the rock is cooking.
Chat says step gilder.
Oh. That's because in Origins they reprinted Leaf Gilder, and
Yeah.
everyone kept saying Leaf Glider.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So that's I get it. That's good.
Stonehaven outfitter.
Quartermaster.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna go get a knife from the kitchen.
You're attached.
No, that's really good. Fucking quarter. I shall have the quartermaster give you a weapon.
It's like, please stop calling me that.
What, the quartermaster? Shing.
Chat says Hitori Hanzo.
Stoneforge acolyte.
Whitesmith. Thank you for snorting at that.
Chat says Stoneforge. Oh,
Yeah.
Stoneforge missed it.
Stoneforge missed it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's
He's like,
great. Let that stand as the official
all
pick.
right.
Stoneforge masterwork.
One of us is as strong as all of us,
Oh.
but only the one of us.
The rest of you are just strong as one of you.
Yeah.
Chat says ally tested, Eldrazi approved.
I like that one actually. Storm chaser mage.
The forums want to call this one Cam, by the way.
My hair doesn't do that.
Be sweet, though. I've got... for Storm Chaser Mage, I've written down, isn't this fun?
Chat says Discovery Channel presents.
Too many keywords.
Oh, right, the Storm Chasers.
Yeah.
Forgot about that, yeah.
Strider harness.
Swift Saddle.
Yeah.
Chat says Aragorn's pants.
Oh, Strider, yep.
Submerged boneyard.
Moist Mausoleum.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, no.
That's what you don't want in your mausoleum to be ever. No. It's like that guy who went around and put up signs all around a design school that just said moist in Comic Sans.
Why?
Did he
Just to
fuck up
drive
the
people
kerning?
insane. Yeah.
He should have done that.
Oh,
Wow.
Chat says I'll submerge your boneyard.
ew. Ew. That's even worse.
The other one they have is actually probably worse.
Okay.
Oh, good. Sweep away.
Sweep! Sweep!
Hurry hard.
Hurry hard!
Chat says don't look under the rug.
Yeah.
Sylvan advocate.
The advocate for the beats. Do you get that?
I don't.
Paul Heyman
Oh.
is the advocate for the beast. Brock Lesnar.
Okay, yeah.
He always introduces himself as the advocate for the beast.
Nice.
So this guy's the advocate for the beats.
These beats are so
I
fresh.
had to have one wrestling reference in here.
Nap.
Chat says trees are great. Okay.
A tree hugger.
Here, come and have a listen to how great trees are.
Tajuru Pathwarden.
Crossing guard?
Yup.
Chat says safe roads is the cornerstone of civilization.
Wow.
Tar snare.
The goopster.
Gross.
I really like that. It's like, Hey, boys and girls, it's the Goopster. Ah!
Chat says tear snar.
There's all right.
Tears of Valakut.
The volcano is angry. Literally, though.
Yeah.
My app keeps crashing.
Chat says plummet is red now.
It sure is.
Thought Harvester.
Hang on.
Oh yeah. I can
This is the
totally
one
see
that looks
Rene Magritte.
looks like a
Yeah.
Magritte painting because it's very flat colors.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher. There we go.
Chat says penny for your thoughts.
Look out for the Wi-Fi.
Thought not seer.
Here we go.
You pronounced it more like I was going to. Thought not seer.
Yeah.
And I've been saying the thought not seer.
Right.
But you could also just do, as you say when you cast it, I thought not, which of course is what everyone's been doing the whole time.
I always like thought so seer.
Oh, thought so seer.
Chat says thought not, sir.
Timber Gorge.
Tree dip. That's what I think of these lands.
Just what are we gonna call the new dual lands? I don't know. Plains Stream.
Yep.
Chat says it grows on you.
Nice.
Tranquil Expanse.
Pristine place.
Chat says big and soft.
Tyrant of Valakut.
Valakut elections canceled indefinitely.
Chat says not that a dragon usually answers to anyone.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
They really have democratically elected dragon of whatever.
Yeah.
Umara Entangler.
Net casting skills. Presumably other skills.
Chat says Pikeress.
Huh.
Lady Piker.
I think it's because
Unity.
it's prowess, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Unity of Purpose.
She's also a piker, too.
That's true. We're all in this together.
Chat says the gospel according to Jace.
Yeah.
What?
Jace 316.
Faced with the novel problem of inspiring an army, Jace asked himself, what would Gideon say? WWGS.
Unknown Shores.
Bismuth Beach.
Yeah. Beach party. Oh god, it cut my whole leg off.
So uncomfortable.
So sharp.
Yeah, you just stand on Kozilek Blight and start sinking into it as you just ribbons come out the bottom.
Oh god, you turn into spaghetti.
Yeah. Under your own weight until you hit an equilibrium.
Chat says it is known.
Huh.
Ah.
Unnatural Endurance.
Cockroach carapace. Just
Gross.
can't be killed.
And that guy looks surprised.
He's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Chat says he natural.
Like that guy's
It
going
ain't natural.
that guy's going like,
Yeah.
who?
That's ain't spelled with an H.
Ain't natural.
Ain't
Ain't
natural.
natural.
Yep.
Ain't natural.
Untamed Hunger.
Blood cap skills.
Like a blood cap mushroom.
And madcap skills.
Chat says do not pet the hunger.
No. Vampire Envoy.
Blood broker. Have
Ch-
some of this blood.
Chat said where did the blood come from?
It's a good,
Yeah.
good question.
Don't
It's
worry
like,
about
it's
it.
Don't worry
get
about
over
it.
Don't worry about it. Just you're asking too many questions.
Vile Redeemer.
Vile recycler.
I feel like there's what was it? What's the elf that does this effect?
Collar of the claw. But you get bears.
Collar of the Craw.
Yeah. I looked that up, actually. I couldn't quite figure out a good way to make a reference to it.
Chat says redeem your non-tokens here.
Vines of the Recluse.
Mild-mannered Peter Parker. Bitten by a radioactive recluse.
He just touches people there and they get necrosis.
In a similar vein, the chat says the proportional strength and reach of a spider. Also, no one plays around one open mana.
That's where unnatural endurance gets you.
Yeah. Visions of brutality.
Pacifism aggressive.
Aggressive pacifism.
Chad says, that man had a family.
Not anymore.
Void grafter.
Don't mess with my friend.
Set symbols.
Give something else hexproof.
I never noticed this before, but he's got 3 Kozilek crowns, implying he has 3 heads.
Oh, yeah.
Or
And
he's
yeah,
got 2 spares.
as Alex points out, that's the set symbol.
Oh, it is too.
You know that's a bad sign when the bad guy is also the
Poison.
set symbol.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chat says, now we'll put some nothing on here. You probably won't feel a thing. I don't want to be grafted to void.
No.
That seems bad.
Yeah. Seems final. Void shatter.
Devoidipate. It's dissipate, but it's devoid now.
Datapate.
Chat says, well, you broke the nothingness.
Oh, no, the nothing.
Walker of the Wastes.
Fault dweller.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chat says, don't walk the waste well wasted.
Wall of Resurgence.
Rockman and Forte. Fuck. That was the Japanese name for Mega Man and Bass.
Huh.
Rockman and Forte.
Huh.
Yeah.
Chat says, suddenly dirt.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's dirt.
Wandering Fumarole.
So a fumarole is a like a volcanic vent.
Yeah.
So this is venti extra hot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Also, like any Starbucks drink, it can go from like atomically hot to room temperature in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Passing straight through drinkability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
You
drag.
can pay 0 mana to make that happen.
Yeah.
Chat says, make up your mind.
Ah,
Yeah.
Warden of Geometries.
Math teacher.
yup.
Chat says, guardian of the square peg.
Yeah, that's good.
Alternatively, you just got geometried.
What?
That was awful.
You just got geometry, son.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I got that wrong.
Oh, good.
It's well,
I
you
like that.
well, you geometried.
Gross.
It's also bad.
I'm gonna find you.
I have this.
Unfortunately, this is anonymous. We cannot track these
I
people
will
down.
find them.
My mouth tastes like death.
We'll contact Google.
That
Figure out who
yeah.
wrote that.
that name tasted like pennies. Warping Whale.
Scion Siren. It probably sounds a little like that,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Yeah. Here's Warping Whale.
Chat says, "Ah!" It's the chat thing is just scream.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Ham.
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 Now, did you do one for wastes?
Oh, hey, they reprinted Wasteland. That's it.
Yeah.
Chat says, want not.
Eh.
Yeah.
Or it could be waste. Or sorry, want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapons trainer.
It's obviously and unequivocally Furiosa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how that was probably a decision made late into actually painting this.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Like the art, the person got this assignment in like March, didn't get it done until May. Saw Fury Road and was like, "Hey,
They might not have even had that much lead time. It might have just been like the trailer.
She also looks
Yeah.
kind of like Riddick with the
Oh, yeah,
teeny
yeah.
little knife.
Oh, yeah.
yeah."
It's like, I'm going to kill you with this
my-
pocket knife.
Or no, it's like, yeah, it's like I'm going to kill you with this. And
Yeah.
it holds up the key from a can of Spam
That was really
and
sick.
kills the guy with it.
Well, he does.
Or
he
no,
does
no,
the
it's
mug
the
first,
teacup.
and then
Yeah.
puts the key down. They're like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
nope, I'm
what are
not
you
getting
gonna do? What are you
killed
gonna
by
do?
a
Kill
key.
us with your coffee cup? It's like, this is
Teacup.
tea. I'm going to kill you with my teacup.
So good.
Chat says, I cut my own hair. Isn't it sweet?
Witness the end.
We're boned. We're boned.
He does have weird tusks.
Chat says, the seventh seal.
Yeah.
World Breaker.
A world of hurt.
Yep.
Also, it's not just Seed Guardian. This one I also had.
Yeah.
It has reach.
Yeah, I've gotten people with this one
It's like,
before.
ew, it has reach.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
it's like the third line down.
Yeah, usually it's up. It would be like up at the top, but yeah,
That thing has
it's like
reach?
hidden.
Well, it's because Devoid just affects the card in all zones, so it has to be first. Then the second one is all
It's when you cast
when you
it.
cast it. Like effects when you cast
Yeah,
it always
exactly.
happen higher on the card. So that's why like Eldrazi Obligator haste is at the very bottom of the card.
Right.
And people forget that thing has haste constantly.
Yeah. The other nickname I always see for this card is people going, "Hey, it has Hallowed Fountain in the background."
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
It's
Well,
not
it did.
fun. It did
Yeah, it
briefly.
did. Yeah.
The one on Ravnica is probably still fine.
Yeah. It's like, did you read the second line of text? It did. Zada's Commando. Zeta's Commando.
Oh wait, what did Chad say for World Breaker?
Oh, sorry. Did I do that?
Nice. Ping Friend for Zada's Commando. Little ping friend.
Target opponent.
Chat says, carry this for me. Ting. Oops.
Zendikar Resurgent.
Happy ending.
Oh, yeah. And it all worked out fine. There's like billions of people. All fine.
Fine.
It's perfect.
Nissa,
we
did
saved
you
the world.
write your name in the ground?
Shut
No.
up.
Chat
like-
says, Mana Flare Redux.
Hey, once you get to 7 mana, you,
You
can
can
start
ramp. Oh god.
Also, 7 to Emrakul in a single bound.
Zulaport Chain Mage.
2 chains featuring life loss.
Chain of fools.
Chat says Alice Chains.
Oh yeah.
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 Also, you there watch me whip.
Now watch me whip. Now watch me night.
So yeah.
There you go. That's it,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, that's it.
Oath of the
We
Gatewatch.
did
From
it.
Abstruse Interference to Zulaport Chain Mage.
Whee! And everything in between.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hey, thanks, Chad.
Yeah.
You had some good ones in there.
Yeah. So that was I went on the chat like a while ago, like early in the morning. I was like, okay, Graham's probably not watching the chat right now.
Smart.
Hey everybody, this is a spreadsheet I filled out. Fill out the spreadsheet, but keep it under your hat.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they actually did. Keep
Yeah,
it.
I had
Chad
no
actually.
idea.
Yeah, they didn't like.
That's great.
I had no idea either.
I'll say ahead of time, probably won't be able to do that for Shadows, because being a big set,
Yeah,
that'll
it does
take like an
it
hour
does
on
take
its own.
longer. Yeah.
But maybe for Eldritch Moon we can try this again.
Yeah.
yep.
But that was super fun, and thank you
Yeah.
for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed all of the dumb nicknames.
2 chains.
So yeah, let us know if you happen to be able to use any of those nicknames.
Yeah.
In a real.
And as always, if you
Real
have other
tournament.
suggestions, ones that you've used in your play group, talk about it in the comments or on the
And-
forums.
Yeah, what I'm particularly interested in is, if you have a chance to use any of those nicknames, and then what the reaction was.
yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did they try to stab you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you able to get away in time?
Yeah. Like that.
As I
tweet.
type this, I am bleeding out.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. The next thing I know, the doctor was telling me it was a record for number of stabs.
Did
Well,
you
it's
know
good
you
to
could
have
get an
goals.
entire draft deck up your ass?
Thank God I wasn't playing constructive. Until next time, everybody, our podcast.
The Highlander.
Double
deck to really get
sleeved.
you, yeah.
Oh, double sleeve, no. Our podcast, including this one, in fact, most of what we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Please check that out, and thank you so much. We will talk to you more next time about more Shadows of Innistrad.